Oh, what's happening, everybody? I know I missed Monday. I'll tell you why I missed Monday before I start my review. I fucked up. I was tired. I had a little bit of heat exhaustion going on, and I was calling Damian Rhaegar. So there you go. That's why I didn't post anything. I did the review until I realized that I fucked up names and was completely off kilter with Damian's name. I just kept calling him fucking Rhaegar. I don't know why. All I could say is I was really fucking tired from heat. I'd been outside welding, and yeah, it kicked my ass. Anyway, here's my quick review on episode 4. First off, this is one of the best episodes I've seen and one of the saddest episodes I've seen in all of the Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire universe. So, yeah. Anyway, let's start with Daemon, since he's the first character we run into. Harrenhal is seriously fucking with Daemon. Bad. Like, seriously bad. It is fucking with his head. I mean, he is dreaming of killing Rhaenyra. Beheading her, and then he wakes up with blood on his hands. And then it's gone. And then he's hearing fighting and following somebody that ends up being him with one eye. He runs into Alice Rivers, and she gives him something to fucking drink, and then he wakes up in the middle of a fucking conversation that he has no idea how he even got there. So Harrenhal is literally fucking with Daemon, and Alice is right. He's gonna fucking die at Harrenhal, or within the vicinity of Harrenhal. Let's put it that way. Do I feel sorry for Daemon, sorry. Yes and no. Daemon is one of my favorite characters as far as his ruthlessness, his sword abilities, his dragon. Like, I like Daemon. Let's just put it that way. But he's done some shit. I mean, people can theorize and speculate all they want to, but a son for a son happened, and it was his words that made that happen. So there we go. He also did mold Rhaenyra into the woman she is, because he had been grooming her since she was, a teenager. So yeah, there's a battle coming up I'm ready for. I want to see it. I don't know if it's going to happen this season. I had an idea that it might happen, but I also forgot about 2 big battles that are supposed to happen. So that might not happen until next season, because I decided to re-listen to those chapters and went, oh yeah, because I haven't read or listened to Fire and Blood since it came out, so I'd forgot a lot of shit that happened in that book. Let's see here. Sticking with Team Black, Rhaenyra was gone for half the episode, and then she shows up, tells the council, like, hey, I went and talked to Alicent. I tried to sue for peace. I needed to see if it was possible. It is not. It's either I win this shit or I die. So we gotta fucking win. For those book readers, we know what happens. Anyway, Jace kind of sets her on a straight and narrow. He's like, hey, what the fuck? You didn't tell anybody you were leaving. You went to fucking King's Landing. You talked to Alicent. You're lucky to fucking be here. Which he's not wrong. But it is what it is. So she's like, all right, we're going to war. It is what it is. And she actually was going to fly out and meet Crispy Cole and fight and turn his armies back. But Rhaenys decided, no, I'll take my dragon and I'll go. We'll get to Rhaenys later. Last. What else happened with the Blacks? Not that I want to mention now. I'm going to skip Rhaenys' part and let's go further in. Let's talk about Aegon and his shit. I don't feel sorry for Aegon. Aegon never gave a shit about ruling. He never gave a shit about his family heritage. He didn't give a shit about any of it. He drank, he whored, and he watched basically kids fight. I have no sympathy for Aegon whatsoever. He's getting everything he deserved. The council not listening to him. Yeah, I mean, he kind of deserved it. Aemon putting him in his fucking place. He fucking deserved it. His mother putting him in his fucking place. He fucking deserved it. So, as far as Aegon and getting burnt by Vhagar, he fucking deserves it. So, yeah. Anyway, on to Aemond. Aemond kind of, like I said, he ripped Aegon's ass in High Valyrian, so nobody understood what they were talking about, which you could tell made the council really uncomfortable. But Aegon set him straight, like, hey, dude, what the fuck? What, you got a plan? Tell me what the fuck your plan is, because we're just doing what me and Crispy Cole set out to do, and that's what the fuck we're going to do, because your ideas are stupid. Plain and simple. I mean, when Aegon's response is a little bit of High Valyrian, and then I make war. That's he's like Jon Snow. The only Valyrian he knows is Dracarys. So, Aemond, dude, him and Vhagar are a powerful force to be reckoned with, especially Vhagar. Aemond not so well. Aemond is, because he is a very good swordsman. He is a very good strategist. He understands war. He's never been in war till now, but he understands how it works. But I hear a lot of people saying that they think that he could get taken out, or he would take out Daemon. I don't think he can beat Daemon in an up 1-to-1 face-on-face battle. I don't think he can do it, honestly. I think Daemon's experience in war would actually triumph over Aemond in that situation. I know what's going to happen here soon, but Aemond's wins as far as being on Vhagar have been because of Vhagar. Vhagar sneak attacked Luke and his dragon. We're not going to say that one yet. Anyway, on to my last part of this review. The part that made it the saddest was Rhaenys. Like I said, Rhaenys, she comes in, she knows who Alan is. She tells Corlys, like, hey, he shouldn't be getting pushed down. You should be rising him up. Which I totally agree with her. So would Jon Snow. But she gets on Corlys' ass about that, which I was happy to see. Then she goes and she's like, hey, I gotta go back to Dragonstone. If not, the council are gonna eat Baela and Jace alive. So she goes back to Dragonstone. She is like, hey, I'm trying to keep this shit going afloat. And then one of the guys is like, hey, you're not handed the queen yet. Nobody told you that. We're only supposed to listen to either the king consort or the queen. And she's like, yeah, but I'm all you got. And I have the most experience, so here we are. Then, like I said, she ends up volunteering to go to rest and turn back Cole's army, which she does. But here's the thing. Aegon being Aegon, gets in his feelings, gets in his cups, gets on Sunflower's like, I'm going to war. Fuck you, Aegon. Sunfire did not deserve that shit. That is a good dragon and you fucked it up. Yeah, Aegon comes in stupidly, like, Rhaenys doesn't want to do it, but she does it anyway, and she engages, and she fucks up Sunfire. And I mean, fucks it up to the point where Sunfire's bleeding. That dragon is fucking hurt, and it's killing people because the blood is literally basically lava. Burning these people alive. You see the look on Cole's face, like, oh shit, what did I do? This is where Aegon's plan of we need to send in the dragons was a horrible fucking idea, because what are you doing? You're sending in a fucking nuclear weapon. A nuclear weapon that isn't 100% cooperative. Rhaenys and Meleys are, because they have been connected for a while. And they have a really strong bond. As far as Aegon's dragon, as far as Vhagar, they do not. So they are a very loose end in battle. In the process of Meleys fucking up Sunfire, here comes Vhagar and Aemond. Aegon goes, yay, my brother's here. And then he sees the look on Aemon's face, and he sees Vhagar's mouth open and flames start to come, and he goes, oh shit. And so all that shit talking, all that teasing from since they were kids, Aemon's like, fuck you, dude. I don't care what anybody says. That shot of fire was directed at Aegon. It was not directed at Meleys and Rhaenys. That shit was directed at Aegon. Some people could say, you know what, he saved his life because he broke up the fight. I think Aegon was literally trying to kill his brother. I really do. And then we get Meleys versus Vhagar. Now, this is where the experience of Rhaenys and Meleys comes in, because Meleys fucks Vhagar and Aemond up. She sends that fucking dragon to the goddamn ground. But Rhaenys should have left then. Okay? She should have fucking left. She should have went to Dragonstone. She should have said, you know what? I'm turning, I'm burning, I'm going back, I'm gonna tell the queen what's going on. Instead, she has a moment with Meleys, and the reason I think she has this moment is to actually send Rhaenys into a fucking fit, into fucking war, as hard as she can go, because you're literally losing the best soldier you have at that point in time, especially the dragon. And so she turns around, and there's that moment between her and Meleys where they have this communication, and Meleys and Rhaenys both look sad because they know what the fuck they're about to do. Rhaenys turns, goes back. Now here's where I have a problem. She's looking for Vhagar on the ground. She doesn't see him, but instead she should have went around the castle and out to sea and banked back, because then she would have seen Vhagar waiting for her, and I think she could have actually won that fight. Instead, she flies over the castle where Aemond and Vhagar are waiting in, and they fucking surprise attack her. And Vhagar latches in hard, and kills Meleys and Rhaenys in the process. And yeah, that's the end of it. Overall, like I said, I'm giving this one a fucking 8 out of 10. I enjoyed the hell out of the episode. It had me on the edge of my seat because I was waiting for that battle, and they did not let me down. Overall, I enjoyed the whole episode. There wasn't many spots where I'm, what are we doing here? I enjoyed the whole episode. Oh, I forgot one thing. Alicent and Lord Clubfoot, yeah, that blackmail's probably going to come back to bite her in the ass. He knows what comes in that little fucking tea bottle. He knows exactly what the fuck that shit is. So that shows that she'd been sleeping with Mr. Cole for a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean before Viserys died. So, fucking hypocrites. Anyway, it's Team Black all day. Fuck the Greens. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.